Hi folks, this is just a quick video of a solution to a problem that I've had with my lovely Flying Scotsman. It's the super detailed, what is it, R3508TTS. It's the Brunswick green, so it's the livery she's currently got at the moment. Really lovely. I saw it just before lockdown with my son, so it had a bit of kind of sentimental value to us. So I really wanted to get it. There was none left, and I managed to find one. It was damaged when it arrived. There was none left. The model shop somehow managed to find a new version. That came and it was lovely, but unfortunately it was derailing like a nutcase, going around sort of right-hand corners. So, you know, I thought it was probably the front bogie. That's what you expect. That's the thing that you see come off the rails, isn't it, usually? So I was focusing on that. The guy at the shop sort of gave me the idea that it might be the rear bogie or the pony truck. So he did a really good thing, which I want to share with you. It's really obvious to diagnose a problem. You know, take off the front bogie. Does it still derail? And yes, it did. And then I put the front bogie back on and took off the pony truck, and it stopped derailing. So that was obviously diagnosing it as the pony truck. Now you probably have to repeat that a few times, because, you know, sometimes it'll derail and then sometimes it'll go around the track and it won't derail. But that's a really good simple diagnostic thing that he did. So we knew it was the pony truck, but you know, the pony truck is supposed to sit, supposed to not really get involved. It's non-flanged, obviously, unless you've changed the, well, which you wouldn't have done. You wouldn't have changed it to the flanged wheels, because that would obviously derail it. So it's just, but they're supposed to skate along. But I just want to show you, see if you can see what was happening with this. This is the sort of, I think it's a newer style. If I just see if I can get the camera in there or not. This is actually my webcam. It's not ideal for this, but let me just get underneath there. See if I can get that in focus for you. Okay, now you can see it's not that. Oh yeah, that is in focus. Now, as it sort of pivots here, can you see those wheels there? So if I pivot, this is really annoying. I hate videos like this when I'm watching them and they keep going out of focus. I should have done this. Should have set this up a bit more like a pro, shouldn't I? Okay, let's get the light over here so you can actually see what on earth is going on. Anyway, this is, you don't really need to see this in detail. I'm not reviewing the model, but as it pivots, what was happening with this? I don't know if I can actually make it happen. As it was pivoting, it's not doing it now, is it? Of course. But anyway, one of the bogie wheels was slipping down onto the track, so it's kind of caught, almost like that. Just for effect, I'm going to do that. And then when it came to turn, so that's turning around the left corner, the right bogie wheel would slip down. And then when it came to try to turn right, it couldn't, because that pony truck wheel was holding it on that side. It was holding it down like that, so it would just derail. So that was the problem. Okay, and then when I started to look at what on earth is going on here, why is it doing that, I noticed that there was quite a lot of play in the pony truck wheels, like so. So there's quite a lot of play in the pony truck wheels there. Don't know if you can see that, but they're quite, I've got a feeling the older style are much more like rigid. I've got a Tornado. I just got a lovely new BR Blue Tornado from about 2014. But that has this style. So has my Mallard R3736, the sort of latest super detailed, the 80th anniversary one. With the non-gold plated. So can you see how much play is in those pony truck wheels? There's quite a lot there, and that's the problem. I think what's happening is that somehow, can you see that wheel as I press down there, that other wheel is kind of going there. That's where that catches on that side, on the rail. Yeah, on that side, on the rail. And then so there's a lot of play. So obviously I needed to reduce the play in that. I went on the forum, and it's quite difficult to sort of, yeah, it's quite difficult to understand what people are talking about. Especially, I'm no great sort of technician here, but this is a really easy fix. So finally, to get to the crunch point, I'm going to do this real quick. So if you're having that problem, it's because, in my opinion, the wheels are too mobile. Maybe they're supposed to be mobile, I don't know, but it's not working. So it's quite a simple fix. Basically, you need to push the pony truck wheels further into that sort of gully. So if I just take that, it's very simple, you just take that off. Now in there, you might just be able to see, that's quite a sort of deeper gully than I would have thought. And it's not the wheels are not rigid, as you've seen. So that gully there, come on, focus. There we go. That gully there is quite deep. Okay, so it's the fix for this is, come on, you devil. Yeah, can you see that? Yeah. The fix for this is pop that in there. Okay, and then all you have to do actually is cut down a good old-fashioned paper clip, yeah, with a pair of pliers to about a little bit less than the width of the axle. Now I've done that quite badly here, but it seems to be working. So there you have your little kind of the thing that's going to push the axle a little, or at least keep it from flopping about. So I'm going to pop that in like so. Make sure it's not jamming the wheels up. Make sure there's a bit of play in the wheels. Good. Replace the plate. There's a tiny ridge on the bottom as well. You'll see that there's a tiny ridge on the bottom there. Screw it back up.
Because I do need to go. You need to focus on Alice. She's not doing anything.
Okay. I'm gonna do that in a sec. I'm gonna do that in a sec, darling. Let me just finish this. Good. The joys of lockdown. Yeah. So that is in there, and so as you might be able to see that the wheels are not quite as mobile. They're a little bit more mobile. They're free, and I can tell you that is now running really nicely. Beautiful model. I'm so pleased because there's none of these left. I don't know when they're going to sort of reissue them. I'm sure they will soon, but it's just an absolute stunner. Anyway, I better get going, as my dear wife has just said. That should go around the track now. So it's an easy fix. I hope that's been helpful. Okay, chaps and chapettes. Have a great day. See you later.